Hi, welcome to Metaphor. I forgot to hit record. Last time we did all the in-between stuff of like the mission because we finished it all in one day. Oh, thank God. I didn't want to do that ever again. Um, get me off. Get. All right.
It's all right.
But now let's talk to Yufa so we can finish up this day. What to say? Avi was at the church, but I thought I could feel her presence. Of course, maybe it was just my imagination.
What is it?
Oh, there's the back door if we just...
This is the place.
Metaphor, I can feel magma coming from behind this door and it's not good. Let's take a look.
That's surely
Yes,
right.
let's be very careful. Now I'm going to open this door.
Dear God.
Dear God, please help Mama and the rest of the... No. Mama and all the rest of the sick people. If you do, I promise to always pray a whole lot and be a good girl.
Close your A.
These voices. Whoa.
Oh,
You've a metaphor. What are you doing in this basement? And this is a sick room, you realize, for Avi's mother and others who are ailing. Avi. These are faithful adherents afflicted with an illness we cannot identify. We even requested a skilled healer, but no avail. Damn. Those afflicted are prone to violence, as though they are not themselves, so we had to contain them here. Do they got like frenzy or something? That's right, Mama and everybody got possessed by something evil. That's why I go to the church every day and pray for a really long time. And if I pray under the church, God will hear me faster, right? What about other treatments? This illness appears to only afflict followers of Sanctism, so it must be the doings of the devil. Therefore, we must continue offering our prayers unto God. The only path to triumphing over malady is the path of profound faith, or, you know, we could cook something or something like that. But something's not right here. This smell, I've been faintly sensing it. I can see it now.
I won't.
This place is filled with stagnant magma, probably because far too many intensive feelings are concentrated in one place. Whoa.
About that.
Are you saying the prayers themselves are causing the illness? I don't mean to deny secticism, but I simply cannot believe any of this can be resolved through prayer alone. There was a time in my hometown where our misguided prayers caused our God to become a calamity upon us. The magla here reminds me of what I sorry, of what I felt then. Good intentions twisted by blind faith. I think continuing to pray so much will only serve to worsen this illness. Still your heretical tongue, pagan. Our prayer shall be heard. Listen to her. Metaphor.
Silence.
Silence. You're nothing more than a heathen. How could you possibly know? Mommy. Their praying is only worsened by blasphemers who dare speak against God. It is the Holy Church. Leave here at once. Damn, sucks for it to be them.
Shame to admit, but
There are times when prayer is a comfort, like during times of illness, but to rely on it as our only means of zakao, I can't imagine it.
if we do nothing,
And just think that distorted magla born aloft on so much blindly zealous prayer, if it spreads, the whole town will be in danger. Damn. We have to act.
that's surely right.
Yes, we can't let the disaster that happened at Ed repeat itself. And more than anything, I refuse to allow a young child who so loves her mother to go through what I did. I and many other islanders were devoted to a doctrine which marched my parents into an early grave. My heart still bleeds from that loss. Even if they scored me as a pagan, I'm going to do my best I can, just like you when you helped me, Metaphor. Wow. Bond up, rank up, bird up.
It is as it was. Be that as it may.
However, if we try to persuade them now, they will only dig in their heels all harder. Let's leave and come back when the calm has been restored. Hmm.
What's up, Del? Something on your mind?
Oh, hey, they're talking now.
That's nothing. Just thinking.
Oh no. You're not still feeling unwell, are you?
It's just the twinge now, that's all. I'm sharp as ever, me.
You sure? Because I remember once the big fever passed, you went hot and cold again a couple more times. I've never seen you go down like that.
I said I'm fine, didn't I? God, but you have worried too much. Come on, I'm starving.
Something's bothering me.
Really? He seemed pretty healthy to me.
Just a bad feeling, I suppose. It was a human that wounded him. Hard to say whether the magla might have any nasty side effects. You know.
You mean human magic healing? I don't know if we're gonna find that here on the island.
Hey, is there any way we could get Rella to take a look at him? Magla-borne symptoms can take a turn for the worse incredibly fast, no matter how healthy you are. I'd rather not let it fester.
Huh. Well, we do claim to help anyone in need, eh? But don't forget that we're fighting a battle. And if you cannot distinguish friend and foe on the battlefield, it will be your end.
I know you're right. But I get the feeling those two are telling themselves the same thing.
What if?
Damn.
What if, instead of speeding to her doorstep, we ask her saintliness to come here? It'll just take a bit of conspiring to get our story straight. I mean, I'm not normally a chap to take sides in this sort of thing, but those two hardly strike me as the evil type.
Look, Captain, I wouldn't feel right ignoring this. Will you please go to the Royal
Yes,
Council for
I
me?
mean, yeah, no problem.
No problem. I'll go.
I knew you'd say that.
God,
Well,
she's
if
so,
Rella's coming
she's such a
here,
a saint.
Guess it won't be that much
A saint? No, saint.
Thanks.
Juna. Oh my
Remember
god.
I called you too soft once. I see now I was wrong.
If that's sorted, let's get it done sharpish before any complications crop up.
You're so true, Norris. Me and Juna should go on a date right now. At the capital. To get the saintness to come here.
Thank you so much for your help leading the evacuation. They tell me not everyone got a chance to thank you. So on their behalf...
Don't worry about it. Didn't want the annihilation of a whole village on my conscience is all.
Wasn't expecting you to handle the evacuation side, Del. Thought for sure you'd be the first in the fray with the human.
They healed me up. Gotta repay the favor, don't I? Wouldn't feel right otherwise.
So true.
And then for their sake, you should take care of yourself, too.
What? Who the hell?
No way. Aren't you Saint Rella?
You're joking. You're not joking. Why is she here?
I called for her and she came. You that surprised? I know people in the Crown Theocracy. My work speaks for itself these days.
It's almost time for the Saints' Day festivities in Montario. Having been invited, I was in the area. I heard about your splendid work, Fidelio and Basilio. I hardly recognized the two of you.
You remember us?
Of course. This is a bit of a reversal, though. Back then, it was you helping treat Basilio's wound. I can tell how far you've come since then.
Ugh.
But I've also heard about your own injury. Your right foot, I'm guessing. Have you felt any sudden fevers come on? Let me have a look.
Damn.
Yes, that should do. I can see you had an expert looking after you already. Physically, you're as well as anyone could ask. But... Fidelio, is there something you feel lost or anxious about?
Where's that coming from?
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now, I'm certain that Magla is connected to our emotions. When I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if seeing it with my own eyes.
Nah, I'm sound. Nothing's getting me down.
I see. Then you should be fine. Just don't take life for granted, or your treatment will have been for nothing. Keep on living, all right? For now, let's see. Run to the beach and back with Basilio. If you can make it without slowing down, then clearly there's nothing wrong with your foot.
Hey, sounds like a laugh. Just like when we were kids. Step lively, Del, or I'll leave you behind.
Hey, what the hell? I said I'm fine. Oh, damn it. Basilio! Hang on!
Thanks, Rella. When you told me about the first time you'd saved someone's life, I didn't realize you were talking about them.
You're in
Damn.
Luis's entourage now. Yet you needed our stories to match in front of the brothers. You're swimming in dangerous waters, aren't you? Not just that. You've got a gauntlet runner that can teleport across the land and an elder captain who wields it through magic. That's a lot to take in.
Well, how do I put this?
I didn't realize it when I met you before, but you're already one of the top candidates. I saw the King's Rock. Are you intending to confront Luis?
Well, I can't say right
Can't
now.
say right now.
Well, I guess you don't really have to.
So you are committed to this path, no matter what. I knew this day might come. It's not my place to stop you.
Come
Aw.
now. Do you have to be so bleak? I've already spent my fair share of time with Luis, you know.
Don't underestimate Luis. As far as the Crown Theocracy knows, the King's magic will protect the highest candidates from any harm. And they think that guarantees their safety at the festival. But I've done my research. Some attacks the barrier can't stop. I believe the magic only prevents underhanded approaches, like ambush.
So there's a loophole.
It's not widely known, but take a duel, for instance. Both parties identify themselves, fight with consent, and the magic won't protect them, no matter their standing.
But if you just have to identify yourself and agree to fight... Oh, was that why the battle with Gladel?
Suffice it to say, the King's Shield is not perfect, and Luis will surely exploit that. I have a terrible feeling there will be bloodshed before Saint's Day is over. I won't try to stop you, but be careful down the road, all right?
I'll protect Judah.
Take Juna.
Yeah.
I promise.
But where is this coming from? Honestly.
Oh, you know.
Look after Juna.
Ugh. You do know I'm not a child anymore.
Keep up, Del! Gotta be faster than that!
You spring-heeled bastard, you've got the height advantage. Damn it. You haven't won yet.
I suppose we'll have to leave it there.
Wow.
Can't deny it this time, though. You lot did fantastic.
And Lady Juna's safe too. I owe you thanks for that, if nothing else. The islanders gave us a map of the east side of the island. Their way of thanking us, I suppose. You're welcome to it, if you don't waste it.
See? Old Del's great at looking after people. He saved loads of them in the evacuations.
Oh, belt up, would you? Been meaning to ask. That's a book, yeah?
Didn't take you for a book reader. Lord Luis likes them, though. Often got his head buried in one.
By the way, doesn't Lord Luis have this same book? I hear it's been banned.
How should we know? Not like we grew up round books. People barely literate nowadays, frankly.
So,
Oh.
what's to say? As long as we're killing time anyhow, let me see it.
They're gonna read the book too? What? I thought only like party members get to read the book.
In this world,
Unless
one can become anything
we do
they
have
desire.
one more
Neither
bond
birth
place.
nor status decides your
Could
occupation.
Huh? Sounds
could
good.
one of them be
You think this
the
place
other
really
Bond?
exists?
Of course
Nah.
not, Juno. It's a fantasy.
I wouldn't be
remember.
opposed,
Anyone
but
is free to become anything.
Hmm.
This is a paradise of equality and freedom, devoid of discrimination or prejudice. Pretty words, them. But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work out their own reasons to be prejudiced. You can call it a utopia, but I reckon people living in it might romanticize our world too. At the end of the day, dreaming of escape will only ever be a dream. Nothing changes unless you do it with your own hands.
Aye. But if we really could do anything, I quite fancy opening up a little diner with you, Del. You like singing, eh? And I'm dead handy with a cook pan. We could invite Lady Juna over. Host a fancy soiree of our own. Every night, just us and our best mates living it up. You telling me you don't like the sound of that?
Get your head out of the clouds, Baz. We're long past being able to get away with that. Doesn't matter anyway. The dream is just a dream.
Nah. Live out your fancy soiree dreams.
Time.
Okay. Let's see. What they decided, we all helped the villagers prepare for the festival, and once the effigy of the dragon god was completed, the sun was already down. Whoa! Was that from the dragon itself?
Didn't expect them to throw such a party before our departure. A far cry from our first night here in a cell.
I hear 'tis a festival in the dragon god's name, meant to ensure a safe sea voyage. In place of a lighthouse, their fire is kept burning until the morning.
I say, these locals are bally well informed. They're up to their gills in practical and theoretical magma theory. Not as focused on the mechanicals as us mainlanders, but the land's far from barbaric. Their insights could rather improve the runner's design, you know? Ah, speaking of, I finished with the Lance replica.
We're finally ready.
Woo! Grand, ain't it? Del's all better. And we've got some choice souvenirs to bring back to Lord Luis.
We're not out of the woods yet. Don't be too quick to celebrate.
Hey, come on, lads, loosen up! It's a party!
I forgot Batlin's here. Oh, he's so awesome.
What's a sanctist fat cat like you doing getting all giddy over a pagan festival?
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the Crier's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but it turns out most of what I knew was lies. Makes me think, maybe this is how my old father felt.
Crier a family trade, eh?
Imagine that.
The Crown Theocracy does love their hereditary titles. Yeah, my old man was a serious fella. More than me, that's for sure. He called out corruption where he saw it. Made him a pariah. But there you go. Yeah, I remember he once flat out suggested igniters were more dangerous than the Crown Theocracy was letting on. And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over their conditions. But my old man, well, he said it wasn't a riot at all. Outright accused the Crown Theocracy of turning an innocent Parapus feral through horrific magic experiments.
Damn.
Who knows what really happened there? Either way, nobody took my father seriously. He was condemned as a liar, and he died young. Just the way it is, I suppose. People will always prefer their own feelings to the truth. Happiness is a luxury hard to come by otherwise. Hard to care about the world after that. I was a poor excuse for a crier, if you ask me. Yep, here I am. It's beyond weird. Somehow, you lot have managed to make the world seem interesting again. I'm genuinely grateful, you know? Makes a man feel as if he owes you.
You owe us nothing.
Whoa, this
Can't
he's
afford
so
any rumors about
awesome.
you being
Oh my
biased in our
gosh.
favor anyway.
I love him.
Fair enough, fair enough. Honestly though, you need anything, you've got me on your side. I'll do what I can. For now, I'll catch a boat ride to Altabri ahead of you. Once this festival's over, it'll be farewell for the moment. So, let's make this a bash to remember.
Good on him.
Now, time for some fun. Bring out the treats.
And those are?
The fruit is called dragon's tears. They're quite precious. Their tree only bears once every few years.
Ah, just delicious.
They're eating the dragon's
Beyond
tears?
delicious.
Damn.
Wonderful. This again. Hulkenberg's tastes are a dubious metric at best.
Please, it's the rarest of harvests, and we would like to share it with you.
The juice burst forth as soon as I put it in my mouth.
Sounds. I feel quite.
Right.
Oh my gosh, they're drunk.
What's going on? There's something odd about the way those two are laughing.
They're drunk.
But he's crying. What is this fruit?
The woozy, the giggler, and the emotional drunk. Oh my gosh.
Old times people eat this to reach a higher plane of existence and talk to the gods. Ha. Yes, you certainly appear to have reached some higher state.
Or they're high, actually. Whoa, which is it?
Phew. Finally back to normal. Well, that sure felt like a festival. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, and did you hear? The people of this island make a wish over that flame. It's said that if you write your wish on a piece of paper, it'll bring you good luck. You don't often get to relax like this. So why don't you go there with someone?
Judah! Wait, where's Judah? Where's Judah? Where's Judah? Where's Judah?
Have you decided on someone?
Yes. It's... I'm just... well then. I have to talk. Okay. Two people walking side by side and enveloped by the sound of waves as the sun-kissed horizon disappears into the darkness of the starry sky stretched overhead. I wonder what others would think if they saw us like this, huh? That we had something special? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, aren't you daring? You wouldn't want me to see you in a whole new light, would you? Maybe, possibly, yes. I do wonder though, what's going to happen when you find that special someone? Juna, please. I suppose I stand as much as a chance as any other, no? But shall we head to the fire? I wouldn't want the others to worry if we're not back before dark. Juna, please. Give me a chance! Wow, I can sense the magma flowing through the flames.
Yep.
I'm not really one to beg a deity for anything, but given the situation we're in, anything's worth a try. You don't seem religious. Don't get me wrong, I'm nothing against prayer. I just prefer to take action myself before leaving it in God's hands. Not to say I think I'm some kind of superwoman that I can bend fate to work out exactly as I want to. Being Riddler's little sister, becoming a songstress, helping the prince, meeting you, and standing here now. Please. You can't chalk all that up to sheer force of will. There's got to be a grander power that guided me along, no matter how gently. So let's go out. Please, I'm having such a difficult time reading this. Let's get to it, shall we? We're going to pray to the dragon god for our efforts to bear fruit.
And?
Wait, hold up. Sorry. Why is the paper so puny? You don't expect me to fit my every wish in such a small space, do you? It's late, isn't it? But hey, can I perhaps stay with you a little longer? She wants me, please. There's something I want to give you, Metaphor. It's nothing special, I just want you to know I appreciate that you're always doing your best. I picked out something I thought would suit you.
Sure.
Thank you. If you keep up this pace, who knows? Maybe one day you'll be a man strong enough to be worthy of me. Don't keep me waiting. Oh my gosh, Juna, please. There, now we can head back. Juna gave me a gift and we returned to the group. A stylish fan. Oh, that's for her. Not complaining though. I think she needs a new item, a new weapon.
Tell, you hear all that? What that cry was talking about?
Yeah. Sounded proper familiar to me.
Cece
Oh.
the Sanctus Church for the whole thing. But maybe not all of them were happy about it. Makes you think. I remember St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking, seeing us at death's door. Maybe she knew what was going on. Del, what do we believe in, really? Are we absolutely positive that, you know, Count Luis's vision and ours have enough in common?
I thought we were done talking about this. He's the reason we got this far. A couple of Parapus orphans. Nobody else wants us. Nobody cares about us. We'd be nothing without Count Luis.
I know, Del, but he makes all them speeches about equality, but in the end, he's gonna leave the weak to die. I heard him talk about his ideal world, and it sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Rella to save us. Is that what we're fighting for?
Too late for that kind of talk, brother. Blood on our hands either way.
Hey! What are you two doing on your own? Come join the party! You'll miss the whole festival.
Lady Juna.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so tense about it.
Do you plan to kill Count Luis?
What?
What are you talking about? He can't be killed anyway.
Lady Juna, I don't think your heart is with Count Luis anymore. Or maybe it never was. There's a side of you that you only show them. But us, starting to think we've never seen the real you.
Are you really so worried for Count Luis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating him?
So you don't actually work for Forden or nothing then? No ulterior motives?
I've been with Count Luis since before the race even started, haven't I? Ever since he was stripped of command.
Hey, Del.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. That's my fault. But trust me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than despair.
Damn.
I saw it with my own eyes. That lance gets past the king's magic. That means it can kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves, and Lady Juna was right there with them.
You serious? How are we supposed to report that to Count Luis?
Don't worry, it's my own problem. I told you to leave the thinking to me.
You know, I really like Lady Juna's songs, and I like seeing you listening to her when you get the chance. You got arm around your heart, Del, and her music pierces it. I don't want to kill Lady Juna. And you don't either, Del. Do you?
No.
Looks like the sea's settled somewhat. We've got a map of the Altaberry region too. I'd say we're set.
Now we can leave with our minds clear and pockets full, eh? Where are those brothers? Out on errands?
I say we just leave them behind.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Well, long as we've got a minute alone, let's go over our plan. As soon as we get to Altaberry, we give Luis the fake lance Nuris made up for us.
While I hold on to the real one.
Then, on the eve of this divine relic dedication ceremony, we use the real lance to end this, once and for all. He doesn't know we've worked out its powers. We'll use that to our advantage. Juna, We'll need you to convince Luis to attend the eve of the festival.
Oh, I've been pestering him to do so for a while now. Don't want him spending the evening in his heavily fortified Skyrunner after all.
So where is the false
I
lance
mean,
in
we
question?
could take it to the Skyrunner. We've infiltrated it before.
Oh, what do you think? A dead ringer, eh?
Such detail. Even I can't tell them apart.
When we get to Altaberry, we'll pass off the fake to Luis. Then, we execute our plan.
Oh, by the way, I was talking with the Magnus brothers earlier. Think they might be onto us.
That's not good. We'll need to be more careful.
Wait, footsteps. Speak of the devils. We'll need to hide the real lance.
You're late. We were about to leave you behind.
Right. All present and counted? Anchors away, what?
Aye aye, me hearties!
What the fuck?
What's wrong then? Is that not the customary exclamation of sailors? Mr. Butlin was very specific.
I wouldn't believe everything he says.
'Tis a strange melancholy, leaving the people we have so recently come to know.
We'll be back. With some fantastic tales to tell them too.
Yes, certainly.
He knows. He knows. Okay, how long is it gonna take?
This is Altaberry Heights.
3 days. Okay. Yeah. 1, 2.
This place.
Oh no, 2 days.
Oh.
Okay. And then some sights to be seen over there. I'm curious of what this next region is gonna be like. I saw that the weather inclement was snow, so if we're gonna go to the snow world, that's my favorite type of world. Oh my gosh, please. Let me see the snow. Let me see the snow in all its beauty. Winter is the best season. The calm snow gently coming down, caressing the face. Wow. Got my courage up. I think I get more courage if I read the book. I forgot. But you know, it's nice to spend time with Stroll and get some mag. Methinks would be worth. Oh, I can do some imagination with Juna. Yes, please. I can hardly believe that we get a hold on the divine lands. I knew teaming up with you was the wise move. Your strength and competencies. God, English is difficult. Were impeccable naturally, but most of all, I appreciate the rapport I've enjoyed with all of you. So you like pretty energetic rapport. Your strength seems that you fit in. Right in. Yes, I've always been adept at blending into my current milieu, but I'm actually not doing much of that with you all. I'm just being myself. For so many other people, I gave them what they desired. I performed the role of sweet, virtuous Juna the songstress, but you don't treat me that way. I was a little miffed and even disappointed because of it, to be honest. I'm sure you'll be a shining star one day. Actually, I'm absolutely positive about it, and this is coming from me, so you better believe in yourself. Oh my gosh, Juna. All right. Stop it, please. Is that time already? I do feel a mite drowsy, but we can talk just a bit more before we have a kip, don't we? Can we? Oh my gosh. Juna and I talk for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's gonna break my heart if Juna dies. I swear to God, if she dies, I will not stream for over like 2 weeks. I spent some time reading regarding the courage. Right. Wow. Yeah, see, I get more courage if I just read the book instead of chilling with Stroll.
Come look at this.
Alright, Eli, I gotta leave the view outside. I'm hitting the brakes.
The gauntlet runner
What?
Whoa.
Absolutely incredible. I've since heard of sheer cliffs before, but I never imagined something like this. Indeed, falling off of that precipice would be unfathomably terrifying and exhilarating, I imagine. Makes me want to scream. Damn boy face, take the solutions. Wait, what gonna do? My, that was rather pleasing. It's quite refreshing, you know, and to pull your voice from the very bottom of your gut and yell in such a manner.
Speaking of...
I am reminded of the time you were yelling before me. It was a rather terrible experience, I admit, but if I may, I would like to try my hand at this yelling.
Listen!
Never again shall I sleep in a roach-infested inn. I feel you. And how amusing. I would like to try screaming as well. What's the matter? I fully intend to do it, but the words won't just come out, and Aww, this girl's just too clever. Never change, love. Well, does anyone else have something to yell about? Wow.
Alright.
My wisdom
As for me,
has gone up. Eventually we go back in the cold, distractions.
bombs away!
But I must scream! Cool. Stony Camp. Juna's out. Man, I think I should boost my imagination with Juna. Sorry, guys. Bored scene. Yes, please.
Hey.
Might I ask you a random question? Do you remember my song at the opening ceremony? I wonder if you knew I was using magic even back then. What would you think of it? It was your... fuck. Okay, hold up. Let me remember. Let me remember the thumbnail. It was your... I remember your clothes being fabulous. I don't think your eyes had anything. I think it's your hair.
Well then.
Hey.
Yes, but I kind of hate that you got it right. Oh! I used magic on my hair, but only to create a certain effect. That was not something any Nydia can do. It's a skill I acquired in my days of studying magic, and I do so love enchanting a crowd. Many magics I know to only a select few, but I hope there comes a day where all can study it as they please. Nice! Yes! Yes! I remembered staying up in his bed. You're terrible for your skin, blah 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 blah. Me and Juna stayed up a bit longer.
Alright.
God, we're so close.
Altabury's mountains. The gauntlet runner sets upon the murky graveyard. The colossal bridges overhead are an impressive sight. During the Annex War, this land was a fierce battleground. Many soldiers, unable to return to their loved ones, found their final rest here. But few honor the dead. Their spirits take no solace. Their tragic remains are desecrated by wild dogs, leaving their bones exposed to the elements.
What? Holy. There's so much.
Just look at it.
Bridges are huge. This is defined by numerous valleys. The bridges connected the flatlands and increase the amount of places in which people may live. That makes sense, but if these bridges were to fall in battle, the people would end up isolated. Yes, all very fascinating, but have you looked at what directly is in front of you? These are the bones of people, aren't they? These are the remains of those who fell during the Annex War. This is the site of a fierce battle, and the dead were left to the elements, denied the dignity of a proper burial. Wow, this sounds tragic.
Yeah.
Indeed, I can't bear to think of anything or something on this scale happening again. It brings me no pleasure to see, yet it's valuable and to experience the cold reality of battle beyond the legends of tales of valor. Carve this memory into your hearts. As a white magma that drifts about this place carries such an oppressive weight. Jeez.
Alright.
That sucks.
Hey.
Something wrong there. Is your face gone blue? There's a shadow behind you. Do refrain to do that again. Things of that matter is not my forte. Oh.
Well then.
Departure. Yeah.
That's my fault.
You drew the graveyard? I don't think I'm gonna hand that to Maria.
Altar draws near.
I'm so glad for these in-between because... Well, I'm so glad I'm not doing face cam during these in-betweens. Or face cam at all, because you would just see me just on my phone during, like during this reckoning time, blah 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 blah
The
blah.
seat of sanctism, Altabury.
And I'll just be on my phone and be like, ooh, I need to do my
Truly,
dailies.
I never thought I would see it in person. What is that giant structure?
The monolith. In Sanctus Scripture, they tell of how the stone was shaped by God's own hand.
It's afloat. I'd only heard rumors that it didn't touch the ground, but to see it now.
Are we finally moving again?
Just another trip for our songstress.
Is there no snow?
We're here at last.
Just cruddy rain? Damn it. We decided to present Luis with Tracadios, the Lance of the Guardians. Let's hope that he doesn't find out it's a fake lance.
Well done. So this is the Lance of Legend, is it?
I am called Euphrasia, priestess of the island. For personal reasons, I have joined them on their journey.
You do not detest me?
I owe my life to them, and I understand they operate under your guidance.
Indeed. I had heard you were able to obtain the lance without incurring the islanders' hatred. Quite a feat, now that I know it to be true. Well done. At last, it seems that even fate has abandoned Forden. Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this. If the islanders could not
He was gonna...
my next course would have been to raise their village to the ground. The Caradrius' batteries would make that a fairly simple task.
Holy shit!
Why are you surprised? At times, sacrifice is necessary to save the many. Was that not the exact reasoning by which your countrymen would have seen you die?
You're...
Have the lance brought to my chamber later. Thank you for your hard work in spite of your wound. Take care of yourselves. Now we need only to wait until tomorrow for the Saints' Day Festival.
The whole event will be held over 2 days at the Opera House.
The first day is the eve of the festival, and I'm scheduled to sing. Hope you're looking forward to it.
Main festivities start on the second day. That's when all these divine relics will be dedicated and sealed. It's aimed at proving beyond a doubt that Sanctism is the highest authority.
All kind of daft though, isn't it? If they were that confident in their scriptures, you'd think they wouldn't have to bother with all that.
This is where Forden dies. He and Sanctism itself. At the very least, it's worth giving him a memorable end.
Lord Louise, I do hope you'll come and watch me sing this time. We missed you at the opening ceremony. If you're not there, it'll hardly be worth it.
You needn't worry. Having come all this way, it would be a waste not to show.
Well, I'm off to check out the Opera House. Want to make sure everything's shipshape for my solo, of course. The rest is up to you.
You have all performed admirably. You exceeded my every expectation. Soon, Forden's reign will come crashing down. From this point onward, I would have you forfeit the competition and dedicate yourself fully to my campaign.
Understood.
For now, rest your wings a while. Tomorrow's festivities will be a grand show indeed.
It seems the lance passed muster. Eurus is a peerless craftsman, if not else.
Yufa, are you okay?
Well, she just learned that he was gonna genocide. What the fuck?
How could he suggest such carnage with not a shade of guilt? I was sure that deep down, all people are inherently good at heart. But now, you made it sound like you were bound to kill him at any cost. And now I understand why.
I see. Then let's get back on track. and go find ourselves an inn. You've got more supporters now. I dare say we'll find better lodging than we could before.
I wouldn't be so sure. This city's in the palm of Forden's hand, and we're the ones who humiliated him during the exhibition.
All the same, we're about to do something big. To be honest, I'll take anywhere, so long as I can stretch out.
Let's set up camp right here, right now.
Here's as good as any spot to make camp.
Why? That's worse than staying in the runner.
Then why don't we look for an inn run by a Mustari?
I thought this city was the seat of the church.
In times before the church, it said many diverse faiths and teachings took root in this city. That's why Montario is the only mainland nation that trades with the islands.
Indeed.
Oh, I hit my mic.
grandfather
Whoops.
often said that until his generation, the only prominent building of the Sanctus Church was that opera house. Though the prevailing
Whoa.
story now, of course.
And I love learning the history in different worlds and games.
Either way,
It's just like this is a place where many cultures divulge in their teachings with each other. And I was just like,
If one of
whoa,
these Mustarians
that's
really
awesome.
exists, it may work in our favor. Let's look for it.
Like learning about all this type of stuff is just, God, it's beautiful. Is this snow out here? Man, it could have been prettier. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Find places to go, I gotta follow my rainbow.
Hang on.
I don't know the rest of this song because I'm not a Sonic fan. But there's only one way to find out. I'm a music enjoyer, not a Sonic enjoyer. Don't get it twisted.
Welcome. Wait. A band of youths with a knight and a Ujif. Are you perhaps the candidate who brought Joanna the Sanctoress to confess?
One glance and you knew. Listen,
I don't care if you did the deed or not, but please take your business elsewhere. I'm sorry, but I have my own reputation to think about.
You follow Sanctism's teachings?
You? A Mustari who wears no mask?
I'm Euphausia. I'm the priestess of Verga. No, of Etria.
The priestess? Impossible. The island priestess would never leave the village behind.
I have my reasons, but I wish to see the outside world that I might better protect our island. I have no proof, but...
You would raise another tribe to the throne.
'Tis a longer story than we've time to tell. We only wish to avoid a tyrant's reign. Yet 'tis not from our own ambition that I speak so. The throne belongs to one truly worthy.
But if you insist, we will leave.
It's just... You look so like the priestess before you, I can't just turn you away.
Ah, her mother.
Fine. You can stay here, as long as you don't make trouble for me.
Thank you. I suppose it is easier to understand each other without the masks in the way.
Not all of us mainland Mustari hate the Sanctus Church. We'd rather preserve the peace we have. And, well, it's a sorry excuse for an innkeeper who turns away travelers.
Thank you. We're in your debt.
Damn. Whoa, this is
Look, they've got food and booze here too.
this is bougie. What the hell?
Which means fewer bugs. Perfect.
It seems they have an imitation of the island spring here. We can bathe. I should invite Juno when she's back.
Bathe? You'd be mad to hope a hot spring replica could take the edge off this chill.
Cold or not, there's nothing more refreshing than bathing. Would you care to join us?
What?
I should think not. For reasons too numerous to count.
Why?
Anyway, strategy meeting. Let's get on with it.
So we seek to assassinate Luis. A difficult task. But you look to have an idea. Let's have it.
First,
They gave him the Abraham
Under all
Lincoln treatment.
circumstances,
While he's
we want to
watching
get him on the
Juno
move. Maybe
perform,
walking through a
we
crowd
go
while
behind
he's got
him and
less
shank him
guards.
with the
That would be
lance.
the plan. But unfortunately, that'd only work if he was someone with common sense, someone without combat ability, or someone who'd want to avoid collateral damage. And that isn't Luis. Worst case, he uses civilians as shields while more of his personal guard catch up, and things go sideways before we can get it done.
But once he's inside the Opera House, he'll have a security detail at his beck and call. Even if we can sneak in, getting to him.
If we can't target him in transit, and we've practically zero chance of getting close to him, that leaves us with only one option.
Join his personal
Join his
guard.
personal guard ourselves.
I considered that, but it might be tricky. We can't guarantee he'd allow it, and besides...
The real lance is overflowing with Magla. It would be a dangerous gamble to keep it on hand. That sort of power is easily noticed.
Ah. Then we attack him from a distance.
Exactly.
We're gonna assassinate him!
Good, right?
We're gonna pull a JFK, actually. Wrong president, but
What if we
not the Abraham Lincoln, but the JFK.
Yufa, as the priestess, you can command the lance to return to you if it's far away, right?
You would have me use that power in reverse to cast it out instead.
According to Juna, the ceiling of the Opera House has a chandelier big enough to support a person. From above, we'll target Luis in the royal box seats.
You realize the entire audience is below that lighting? A stunt like that would get us noticed instantly. Wait, are you suggesting we do this during the show?
Luis would be distracted. It's the best opportunity we could ask for. Besides, with Yufa there, we can even recover the lance easily.
Hold a moment. I would need to launch it like an arrow. Such distance and such speed would require incredible focus. I don't think I could do it while aiming.
Then just concentrate on the sheer mental force of it. Someone else can take over the role of actually throwing.
This gambit is sounding more far-fetched by the moment. But we also can't afford to wait for another opportunity.
There is no other opportunity. Luis intends to kill Forden during the festival. That means if we do nothing, the fake will be exposed, and so will we.
Indeed. Once our betrayal is made plain, we will never find a way to draw close to him again. This will likely be our first and last opportunity.
But who's actually going to do the throwing?
I'd rather leave it to you.
Really? Wow, really? Me? What? Thank you.
And besides, laugh if you like. I know it sounds silly, but I really do believe you have the power to change fate itself.
Gross.
Indeed.
Don't say it like that.
Everyone here knows that firsthand.
I feel
This
the
is a
same.
that's like
If I can trust you to
cringy
do it,
line.
then I should be able to do my part as
I
well.
really think
Will you do
you
it,
could change
Captain?
fate itself. Man, I'd always planned to.
Planned to from the beginning.
Right. I see. Well then. We're counting on you. On the day of, Juna will be at the venue ahead of us. We'll have her open the service entrance, and we'll infiltrate from there.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I want you to lure Luis's guards outside and cause a commotion while he's making the throw. I'm sure the Magnus brothers will be guarding the place too. Hulkenberg and I will secure the exit route in advance. Luis is a formidable foe. But we've overcome plenty of obstacles. Let's believe in the strength that got us this far. We can do this.
There's no way we're gonna kill Luis here and now. Ooh, I get the far out one with the view out there. Nice.
Good night.
What's wrong, Del? You've been quiet for a while now.
That lance they handed over, you think it's real?
Wow,
Can't say for
fucking
certain,
Fidelio,
but I
what
didn't
the
feel
hell?
Any magla
Just
flowing through.
guess, just
Can't see it exactly.
on
but
point with everything.
How do I explain it?
I know what you mean, though.
The Mustari got them third eyes that can see magla, right? Hard to believe they'd worship that thing as a relic.
Then maybe... You think they made some kind of fake? Even in that short time on the island?
Shite. How'd they? Either way, we have to tell Lord Luis.
No need. He'll have noticed by now, most likely. Not like they're any real threat to him anyway.
Most likely. That good enough for you, brother? Del, you remember they talked all that helping anyone in need? Or something like that anyway. Seemed proper daft at first. Seemed naive to act like that kind of thinking could actually fix all the broken, cruel, unjust shite in the world.
That's because it can't.
Well, yeah, obviously, but what was it we actually wanted in the first place? Equality? Or justice? This lot's working towards a future, and God help me, I started seeing it. Maybe what they're fighting for is something better than what Lord...
That's enough, Baz. Joke or not, you'll get yourself killed.
But them not even helped you out a few times, Del. That really impressed me, like... I don't know how to say it, but... It was like a feeling I haven't felt since we started working for the Count.
You know Lord Luis plans to take Forden out during the Saints' Day festival. Neither of us can afford to get distracted right now.
Suppose you're right. Things are about to get messy.
Okay, say we do kill Louise. We still have to worry about fucking Forden, right?
So that is the side they serve. Let us teach them that even the best laid plans will go awry. Whether Fordens or our fallen kings. It was splendid entertainment while it lasted. However, the revelry ends here.
What? Who snitched? Wait, who is that? No, 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 it cannot be my girl. I swear to God, if they're saying that it's my girl, there's no, they're just trying to throw us for a loop. Who is it? Is it Batlin? It was probably Batlin.
Very soon, on the eve of the festival, we'll be holding a dedication ceremony. On the church's authority, we'll be offering the
God, no! Too many characters I like could totally be the fucking traitor. No! I'm so fucking curious. I wanna know.
Right. That's everyone. Let's go over the plan one last time.
Could it be Neuris? No, it's not Neuris.
Juna's got full rights to be in the venue, so she'll unlock the service door for us to sneak in.
When it's time, I'll call the guards outside. That'll be your window to sneak in.
Gallica, you, and Yufa. You three will head to the rooftop, where you'll get down to the chandelier.
When I start my solo on stage, the lights will dim. That should be enough cover to hide whatever you're doing.
Don't worry, I'll be with you.
As for us, it's just as I explained last night. Luis said destroying Yufa's home would have been a necessary sacrifice. Like mine. If power's all he thinks will change the world, then we'll use power to stop him.
Should we fail, though we may survive the ordeal, we will have no more leads to pursue. This will surely mark our final mission.
You know, I've been trying to keep from dwelling, but I can't help but think of Grius. Sorry to bring that up now.
Even I have my fears.
You threw up my
Let us
groove.
remember him only by his truest wish.
We'll make sure this succeeds. For a world without tyrants.
Well, see you at the show.
So begins our
I
last
swear to
mission.
fucking
then.
God, if Juna
Let's get whatever
is...
we need to prepare.
If
and head
Juna
over to
is
the
a
opera
traitor,
house.
I am going to lose it. She is not. I don't believe it.
Isn't that something?
How fun.
That's what the
So-
No. Damn, that's just Luis's ship. Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh, what the fuck? I was just like, huh, I wonder what's over there. It's probably like the gate or something. Holy shit. Okay.
All right.
Infiltration successful. This way leads to the backstage. From here, we climb to the roof and on top of shop in the Lear. I'm en route to the auditorium on the other side. I'll have to lure the brothers out somehow. John and I will secure an exit route with all speeds. We split up from here. Let's do all of our best. Let's do all of our parts and
Let's go.
regroup. Good luck. Oh, it's probably just gonna be me and Juna, actually.
Let's do
Okay, there's one more. 3 more. Okay. Whatever. It's fine.
What?
We can
No
make
further, the candidate, whatever.
Time for some close cut. I won't hold back.
This is the palace said to belong to a priestess.
What did I do?
I
Oh.
must concentrate. Help me finish this.
I shall seize my chance.
Trivial.
Take this.
That's fine.
Let's go.
This can't be. It's too late to his side.
I should get them all. Perfect.
Well, now this is unbelievable! Sanctifex Forden's relic appears to be a colossal chalice. I'm told it's believed to be an ancient artifact called a Holy Grail.
What?
Truly, a relic to put all others to shame.
Like the Holy Grail?
The pagans looted this from the church's vaults in antiquity. God, in his omniscience, is said to have imbued it with his essence, giving it the power to make wishes come true.
And how did such
Like
a
Monty
glorious
Python's
relic
Holy
come
Grail?
into your hands?
We simply preached his holy works and spread the teachings. Mutual dialogue was what won the day.
Yeah, right.
Through guided prayer, anyone can be saved, and we may see God's blessing in all things.
Just incredible. But if anyone could do it, it's Sanctifex Forden.
I think it's obvious who Thrin is.
I suppose that marks His Eminence Forden as the sole winner. Even to an amateur's eye, no other relic could compete.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Sanctifex Forden. Now, continuing on. Wait, Forden was last to present? That's not right. We've not seen Lucia or the island team.
Is there an issue?
No. I think we're finally having a show end without incident. After all, these were originally Sanctus relics anyway.
Well, it looks like that's all the divine relics our candidates found across the land. The top-ranking faces will be announced during tomorrow's festivities. And now, it is my distinct honor to present a one-act opera for a Saints' Eve to remember. Please, join me in welcoming the diva herself, Juna, for a performance of the opera's opening piece. Ladies and gents, enjoy!
Well, Louise, rumor has it you found yourself quite a relic. Then why are you so reluctant to present it? No matter. The race's outcome is beyond your meddling now. Victory is mine.
Made it to the roof just in
Let's
time.
hurry.
Climbed out of the building.
Finally.
Why does this look like a boss battle?
We're here. I think we can get down onto that massive chandelier hanging from the ceiling.
Our escape route is secure. We should be able to flee undetected.
Good. Everything's going according to plan so far, but time's running out. From here on, it's all up to him.
All will be fine.
Now that you say that. Oh.
Okay. It's finally time to end this.
And drink some water while this is going on.
Juna's song is about to start.
From my fingertip flies a butterfly. it pines for the moon up high. Fire calls its name, fly to the flame, burning as free as it can be. Out there, deep and dark in the valley mid.
Focus. You can only get one shot at this.
Fearing in my soul what I can't control. I can't close my eyes to the sunrise.
Is my vision getting hazy? Wait, what?
Fingers brush my neck with a reminder. Oh, anguish traveler, my name is thine, and thou art I. Like the wind, shine through darkest night, oh, never stray.
My vision's getting hazy. Don't wait. What's gonna happen? Come on. Focus.
Now!
What the?
We got him! Right?
Hey, the lance! Hurry!
What the fuck?
What's going on? Is there something blocking it?
Ladies and gentlemen, what an honor! That was our kingdom's lovely songstress, Juna. Moving right along.
It didn't work. Come back.
Wait, what?
Hail!
Is it done? The Lancer have hit him, but we can't get it back. There's some sort of interference. The Lancer stuck him. Is he slain? We can't be sure. Certainly dark. All we can do. Yep. Alright.
Why do you dawdle? Did you get him?
We do not know why, but the lance.
Should we withdraw to retrieve it? Or make our escape?
Lost a lance? Perhaps it's this one.
What the
At
fuck?
last your allegiance is laid bare. And if this lance wounded me, then I take it the one you provided me was a mere imitation. If you know what the lance is capable of, then surely you understand the situation. Your last hope is gone.
No.
It seems a shame to kill you, but I'm afraid you've gone too far. I have no intention of surrendering, nor of wavering in my convictions. That being said, you truly have impressed me. I will allow you some final words, if you have any.
Say it!
I see your performance has come to an end, Juno.
Yes, the curtain falls. I'm no longer your songbird to keep caged.
So, you too stood with them.
No.
Come on! He's ready to listen, so say it! You know there's something he needs to hear.
The Lancer following Luis's hand, we no longer means to counterattack him, but there is a hope if there is the odds.
Luis, I challenge you to a duel.
Ah, the very words I was waiting for. You really have done your research. In truth, I intended from the start to entertain such a challenge. I confess it's been a long time. Perhaps a real contest is what I've craved. This competition is little more than child's play. So be it. It has been a long time indeed since anyone drew my blood.
Oh my
I'll end your
gosh.
life with my own hands.
Then it's to be a direct confrontation after all. as though it was fate all along.
Oh.
A duel makes the king's magic powerless, which means this trinket is no longer necessary.
Oh.
Then state your name. How do you declare yourself?
I am the hero, the savior of this country.
You would save it, would you? I hope that dream does not end in futility. My name is Luis Guillaburn. I am the rightful king, he who will forge anew this unworthy country into a utopia. Attack in any number, wield any weapons. But fight with your very lives. If you live by a creed, show me its strength.